Proposal, the podcast where two friends make a hypothetical tabletop one misstep at a time. As always, I am your game master Kyle, joined of course by our very own critical failure.
Hey, it's Will. I've calmed down now.
Pew, pew, pew. We're back,
We're back.
and he's calmer now.
We're back, and the energy has been. What's the word? Osmos. It's been
Os-
dispersed. It's not osmosed.
osmosis,
Osmosified.
osmosis Jones.
No, it's become Osmosis Jones.
Yay! More niche references.
Hey, if you aren't here for references you don't get, then you're ill.
Exactly.
And I mean that in the cool way. The cool way people say ill. Please don't leave.
I I was under the impression that last week's was quite popular, and then as soon as I said it out loud to you, I realized no one knows about the movie where Clint Eastwood and an orangutan drive a big truck.
I would like more information on this. I don't even ask where you are.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
How's the monkey, Kyle?
I don't have a monkey.
Why am
I
I?
wish I did. I would call him Clyde.
You'd call it
Clyde?
Clyde?
Clive?
Okay, yeah, right. Actual answer. What would you call a monkey?
Oh God. Spacey.
Spacey.
Yeah.
After Space Chimps, the movie.
Yes. Of
Actually,
course. What is? No, I don't know what Space
you
Chimps
know what
is.
Space Chimps? I think Hugh Jackman's in it. If he's not, he should be. It's got that energy.
What would you call it? I feel like you've actually thought about this. What would you call a chimp?
I haven't
Oh,
genuinely. Hugh or
Hugh.
Hugo. It's a good monkey name.
Hugo. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I was expecting worse.
I'm good at naming things.
No, I know. I know you like
Wait,
you
no.
like your monkeys as
Chef.
well.
I'd call it Chef.
Chef. Yeah, that is a character that was an orangutan that you did actually. Yeah.
Yeah, after the orangutan I
Fair
played.
enough.
Who
Yeah.
was a chef. I'm very imaginative. I have an art degree.
Very. We
Baby.
both do.
We both have an art degree. You can draw, 100%.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Every time that my family bring up that I was dropped, I say that's why I want an art degree.
Every time they
It's fun.
bring up that you were dropped, does that happen a lot?
Yeah. I went to a family gathering recently, so yeah, a little bit.
And they were like, "Oh my god, it's Kyle, the one that we dropped."
Oh no, it's a long, boring story. So as you may have heard from the intro, today's a little bit different as is Christmas time.
Oh, Christmas,
Exciting.
Christmas.
So, well, I'm gonna ask you something now,
Ah,
and I'm gonna go do the same. Have you got? Are you within range of your wardrobe?
yes,
Do you have a Christmas jumper
yes,
nearby?
yes.
Go put it on.
Uh, can I just send in a picture of it?
Sure, but I'm gonna put mine on.
Okay, man. Just pretend that I'm wearing mine. This is all for. I'm not a Christmas person. This is all for Kyle. He's wanted to do a Christmas one for ages.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on.
This is my one that I own.
What is your one? We'll put 'em up. We'll put 'em up.
That I'm going to be wearing on the floors of Tesco.
Oh, that's. Wait, what? Why have you got that?
And what?
You don't.
I
We've
know,
talked about
I know, I
this.
don't like Skyrim, but my family got it for me
But
for
it's.
Christmas, and they know I
Oh,
like
I mean, it's
video games,
fantasy.
and
You
as long as
could.
it's not Fortnite on a thing, I'm fine.
Oh.
What's your one?
Um. It's not the one I'm wearing, but I have two. So this is one that I have that I'm not wearing that I should be because it's much more fitting. That I think you've seen because I wore it before.
Yes, yeah, yeah. There's a
And
Greg's one, and I
then
would kill for it.
oh, wasn't it from? Isn't that from? Oh, what's the word? Primark?
No, weirdly, it's not. It predates the Primark Greg's collection that we own things from.
Oh, that's kind of funky.
So yeah, you're in
How'd
your
you get
Christmas
it then?
jumper. I've refused a small child money with which to buy a turkey. Or does he give him the money?
Yes. No, he refuses to. He gives him the money in the
I
end.
would have refused both times.
Both times? No, because you've been visited by ghosts. That's the one I'm wearing, by the way.
I've been visited by ghosts.
What are you talking about?
Scrooge.
Yeah.
But
Which
does he
Scrooge
refuse it
did
at
you?
first, and then he gets visited by ghosts, and
I
he's
don't
like,
think he refuses it at all. I think he just sees that he's. I don't think he's ever asked. He chooses out of the kindness of his heart.
"Oh, okay." But he's a billionaire, so I don't like him.
Mm, I don't think he
He's
is.
not. He's rich. He's relatively rich.
He's rich. Yeah, he's a relative billionaire relative to the time.
Okay, and he
He's probably like a.
chooses one time to be like, "Go buy the biggest goose you can find."
Well, yeah, because then he brings it to Bob Cratchit's house, who did not die. I don't know about Tiny Tim. I just really like. Okay, now that we're on the Christmas episode,
Why is it spooky?
we can talk about this. It is kind of spooky. You know, the little ghosts singing.
Oh yeah, the intro that sounds like ghosts sing. Okay, yeah, I'm back on board with it being
Yeah.
spooky.
What is your favorite Christmas film? And I won't beep it out this time.
Okay, so up until recent years, my favorite movie was
Hmm.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't feel like I have to put a picture of that up. I feel like people know what Nightmare Before
I love
Christmas is.
Nightmare Before Christmas. It's a perfect movie.
It's pretty good. I
Um,
like the songs are pretty fun.
I like Oogie Boogie. What a guy. But I recently found a horror movie called You Better Watch Out,
Oh, I still haven't seen
and I recommend it to
it.
Kyle every year.
I'm so sorry. This is the year. This is the
He
year.
says that every
By
year.
the time, by the I do. By the time that the next episode comes out, hold me to this.
Okay. What do I get to do
By the
if you
time that the
didn't?
next,
Sorry, when you don't.
I'll give you a nat 20 in the next Star Wars game we do.
Yo! Okay. That's huge.
That is huge. If I don't do it, I will watch this movie and we will have a small review of it.
Yay. It won't be anywhere near Christmas by that point.
Yeah, it will. That's no, it's still in. That's still in,
We
right?
filmed this, we recorded this in 1912.
No, no, no.
This is a pre-war podcast. We're coming to you on. I'm here to get me.
I was gonna say, you talking through your can on the string.
Yeah.
I hope you are, cause I am.
Is that flirting?
Is it?
I don't know.
Have you
Anyway.
seen the Speaking of Nightmare Before Christmas, the Great Unclean One model that someone kit bashed to look like
Yes.
Oogie
That's
Boogie?
so sick. Do you know what I did get for my birthday?
Oh, go on.
Oogie Boogie Villainous.
Yo, actually,
Yeah.
that's very cool.
It's so nice.
Is it good?
He's so strong.
How does he play?
You have to roll dice, and then he can cheat on his own dice rolls that makes his cards better.
Uh, that's so
And
good.
you have to summon Shock, Lock, and Barrel to help.
Do you get dice with it then?
Yeah, it comes with dice because it's like a unique character box.
Is it like just a black and white set of dice, or is it like his
It's
dice?
his dice.
That's so fun. They really went all out for it, even though you already own his
I
dice.
already own his dice because I love Oogie Boogie. It's a core part of my personality to the point where I got 3 Oogie Boogie themed birthday presents this year.
I didn't realize he was his own set. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
What's your favorite Christmas movie? Don't say Elf, or I'll kill you.
No, it's not. It's Aaron's favorite. My
Oh, sorry,
favorite
Erin. Bleep
is
out Erin.
um. How many times? My favorite Christmas movie is A Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, of course it is. For those of you who don't know, Kyle loves everything the Muppets.
The Muppets make me so happy. We often say that me and Will remind each other of Statler and Waldorf, who in this are the Marley brothers. Oh my god, this movie, it's so much to me. I love this movie.
Their song is the best part of that film.
Yes. Oh no, there are a few really good songs.
There are, but few are as good as Marley and Marley.
No, that's true. I do like the Scrooge song at the beginning though. That is a very good one.
Can you? I'm not gonna make you recite any of it because I can't remember any of
No.
it. And I was like, I could.
There's the line, "He gives no cheeses for us Mises." That's a pretty classic line.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Gonzo as Charles Dickens is masterclass. It's
Well,
so
you
good.
know,
And
Gonzo's often been typecast as like early century writers, and I think it's because he's good at that role.
I what?
I think he's good as a. You remember that time that he was Ernest Hemingway?
No, no.
You remember that time he was Mary
What?
Shelley and they put him in a wig?
No. You're
Classic
attacked.
Muppets moments.
I just think it's very cute that Michael Caine did this movie so his kids had something to watch that he had done. It's so everything around it's so sweet.
Is that because everything
I
else
love
Michael
it.
Caine's and he swears?
Yes. A lot.
Did they make a joke about him, like a candy cane Michael Caine joke?
No, they
They
don't
should.
really do
They should
many
do that.
like no, they Muppets tend to like um break the fourth wall, which I guess is why Charles Dickens is there.
Yeah, they tend to say what we're all thinking. The Muppets.
I love this movie.
Muppets aren't withholden to PC culture. Or...
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But yeah. Uh
I can't believe I didn't guess that. I should have known.
this I thought you would have known. I love this movie. What if you were gonna play
Okay,
in a Christmas themed one shot?
okay.
What would you make it about?
Well, I did write one
You did? Oh, you
ages ago,
did.
and it was let me remember, a slasher where you brought two characters that were going to a Christmas gathering for friends who hadn't seen each other in a while, and you go as level one characters with no equipment, and you find the
Yes.
equipment around the house like in a slasher movie.
Can
Um,
we play that, please?
okay, I won't say any more about it. If you want to play it, I'll
Oh,
find wherever I've
okay.
written it, and I'll do that. But that was gonna be fun.
That
That
looks
happens a
so
lot.
fun.
And EDMs, you write things and then they don't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't had that happen much, but I think I literally have a Tales from the Loop like paragraph or two written in the chat that's just sort of like gathering dust.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I've had a um kids on bikes thing for so
Oh
long.
no,
I have
I know.
I have what four A4 pages written of lore for that,
Oh my
just
god.
like sitting on a shelf somewhere. So yeah,
I
I've linked it to
think,
my SCPs, which I might try and link to my other canon. The worlds we make are too detailed, which is why we're here, really.
yeah, just to sort of blow off some creative steam
Yeah,
and try and, channel some energy into something new.
exactly. And I believe you had an idea for this episode?
I have several. I just want this
Whoa.
to be like a little cozy one where we just sort of talk about our favorite things. This might bleed into the next episode.
Oh, we talk about
I
our
do love
favorite thing.
our favorite Christmas
Yeah, yeah,
related
yeah, yeah.
things. Don't
Sorry, I have to be cynical. This is why I don't like or can't deal with Christmas because they want me to be happy all the time.
all the
All the
time.
time.
I think it's very interesting. I've written Christmas stuff for D&D before, but I had an idea that I brought to you a little while ago, and I wanted to. The way that I was going to do this was I'm going to make it a new channel in our
Okay.
Discord,
Okay.
and it is going to be, we are going to write,
Is this gonna be visible to the
um, yeah, every now and again it'll pop up on screen. But what we are
hey
going to
pod
do
listeners
is,
that listen and view? That one was for you guys. So don't say I never give you nothing. I've heard them.
I am going to force you to sit down with me and write a Christmas one-page system.
Okay.
That is what this is.
Okay, yeah, that works.
So, as reference for a one-page system, the idea is, as the name kind of states, all you really need is a system so sort of condensed that you can fit all of it onto a single page. One of my favorite ones is motherfucking Crab Truckers, I think it's
What?
called. It's so, so
What did you
let
just
me
say to
read
me?
motherfucking Crab Truckers.
What are you, a Michael Caine film?
So it is this wild, you are giant, uh, big red crabs who drive trucks across the desert, and you drive the shit that you're carrying across the desert to please the crab goddess. And you have to sort of just bring everything to her. There's a few people in your way. One of them, I believe, is like rollerblading spiders or some shit. It's so like
What?
it's
Also,
go on.
Red Crab Goddess was my nickname in high school.
No.
What? And it's one. Is it a one-page system or a one-page one-shot?
Yeah. Tennis spiders. There you go. I was a bit wrong. Tennis spiders is oh no, that's another system. Oh my god, this is tiny. Sorry, what was the question?
So like the whole system's on the sheet.
Yeah. The whole system's on the sheet.
Okay.
So
That seems
you've
like a
got to
lot.
make it.
I don't think I could write on one piece of paper the lore of a crab world.
You don't write the law. You've just got to do like one big sort, not big, you got to do one like paragraph just sort of encapsulating the idea of the basics of this world. You can do like one to, I don't know, let's say like two paragraphs just saying like what the idea is. And then you just kind of say like, if it's like with the crab system, for example, there's
Yeah, we'll use
four,
that as a baseline for the Christmas episode.
yeah, so you need d8s. That's all you use. And
What a
you
weird choice, but I'm on board,
yeah.
and so are the
So yeah,
crabs.
you
They're all on board.
so you all decide on your crabs and their personality, and then you all take a different um role. One of the roles is drivers, another one is fighter, and then lifter, and then the fourth one is something else. Make up some shit for your crab or crab man, whatever. You get your fucking traits.
That's wait. You can be a crab man or just a crab.
Yeah, you can choose.
Okay.
Again, these are so a one-page system is extremely rules light. So
Okay.
you just choose how you do checks. Maybe if you want health. I feel like we can do this. So, okay, I am going to start writing. So I'm going to try my best to edit out as much of my typing as possible. Apologies if it comes through. So, what are we calling our one-page Christmas system?
The night before.
The night before. Okay, already painting a pretty good little picture. Okay, so the night before. Do you want to do a synopsis first? Do you want to? What are you thinking?
A synopsis first. I don't know what the vibe is. Is this set in
Okay,
our world?
no, it's completely unrelated. You need to know all the
Uh,
basics you need to know have to be on this sheet.
is it Christmas or is it just holiday?
It's the night before.
Is Jesus there?
The night before holiday. Let's say that.
Okay. What do you think of? My brain is
Okay,
struggling.
immediately I'm thinking that you've got the night before big holiday event. Maybe for example, Santa's coming, you've got to get prepared. Is it a good thing that X creature is coming? Have you been good? Have you been bad?
Oh, you've been bad. You have to like speed run being good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, there we go. There we go. See, I knew this would go well. I feel like this is amazing.
Or do you have to speed run
Already,
being naughty?
if you want to be the one to, to kill Santa, and you've got to.
To kill Santa's a pretty funny concept.
Yeah, I mean, I, okay. So the idea I think for this is that you've been naughty all year. You've not been very good, and now finally that has caught up with you as you realize that you are on the naughty list. And Santa or Krampus? What are we thinking? Are we thinking you're
I
gonna
like
fight Santa or
Krampus.
Krampus? You wanna do
I'm a big
Krampus?
Krampus fan. I do think Santa's pretty funny as an antagonist, though. What are you thinking? What's
I
going around in that
hmm.
brain of yours?
I think Krampus would be quite fun. I think Santa being scary is fun. Do you want it to be funny?
I worry that Santa being scary is overdone.
It is overdone. Let's say Krampus. Okay, so
Krampus. Krampus. But he's like a mall Krampus.
a mole Krampus.
You know, like a mall Santa?
Oh yeah, okay.
He's a mall
Okay, so
Krampus.
he's
He's
like
clearly a
he's like
man who is like, his
budget.
wife made him do this.
Oh no.
That's what all those people are like. That's how I feel about any old man who people are like, he does such nice things for the community. His wife made him do them.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was
What?
like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, he actually hates Christmas and children. So he decided to dress up as Krampus instead. He's like, if I have to spend time with children, they're gonna have nightmares about it.
They're gonna hate every
They're gonna,
second.
they're not getting no gift from me. I tell you what. It's like a mascot costume, Krampus.
Yeah, okay, okay, I love that. I love that. I feel like you could get some pretty good visuals going up for that already.
Yeah,
Mascot Krampus with
but
the
it will
like
kill you.
mesh
The
over
threat is
like the
death.
mesh mouth.
Yeah, you can see
They
his
have
eyes through
the
it. His eyes are
yeah.
glowing through it.
Oh, so there's like actually a creature inside this like
Yeah,
costume.
yeah. There's a
Oh
cryptid.
no. Yeah, there's like a horrible demon inside this demon costume. Okay, so realistically, your sheet is going to consist of like a tick box. Do you think that's the idea? Is like you come up with like four things that you've done that have been bad that have put you on the naughty list, like four sort of things that you've done each quarter of the year that you now have to in one night fix.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
dumb. I also feel like, and you can say no to this. You can nix this if you want.
Okay.
Um, at the same time the world is ending.
Oh, do you think everybody's got like these demons coming after them?
Maybe. I more just mean that like this is the last Christmas you have.
This
You
is
better
the...
make it a good one.
How
Aliens are
old are
invading or
you?
something. You know, like the
Oh no.
world's end, where everyone's doing the like pub crawl even though the world's ending.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like in England and everybody's ignoring it, but it is like horrible.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that. I quite like that. I think it's quite fun. It is fully just the end of the world. I think that gives you some more like levity as a DM. Go
Yeah.
on.
Well, just like there's a bit of levity because it's like there's an abominable snowman going around. It's like you go to help. I accidentally uh tread on the flowers of this old lady, so I've got to go fix that. And there's just like clearly an abominable snowman in her garden. It's like, sorry, I need to fix these flowers around you.
Oh God.
If you don't mind standing there while I fix these flowers, that will be grand, sir.
What is a number you associate with Christmas?
What is a number I associate with Christmas?
Yes. Pick a small number, please.
12 days of Christmas?
12's a very good one. So, let's say, along with having four. Okay, so what I've written is that you have your goal is to speed run the nice list. With your DM, decide four things that you've done wrong this year and write those down with a blank box next to them. And you tick that box once you've completed it to see if you are safe from the like all out brawl that's going to come at the end of this one shot.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
um,
Krampus will save you from it.
Krampus is going to save you? I thought he was killing you.
He kills you if you don't do it.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, okay. So it's like ascension or death.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Krampus is
Yeah,
Jesus. Who knows?
maybe. Okay, we'll lightly imply that he is the
Can you
the
write that in the
Messiah.
notes? Lightly imply that he is the Christian deity
Lightly
and all round
imply that
weird man.
Krampus is the Christ deity. We're already playing board game role playing games. It's not like they're gonna like us.
Yeah, no, they already want like Satanic Panic was like 90% D&D,
That's true.
and the rest of it was Christians lobbying to kill school teachers. So they already don't like us. So lightly imply that if you lose this game, Jesus kills you.
Okay, so
Only
yeah,
lightly imply it.
only lightly, only lightly. Please, DMs. This is the only
Please,
role playing
DMs,
tip we're gonna give you.
consider
So
it
I'm
a
thinking
like a secret from the player.
on your sheet, come up with 4 skills, like word skills. So you know how we talked about Lancer, and you said like, oh, fists to face.
Yes, yeah, yeah,
I think you come up with one of like 4 of those like skills that you're good at.
yeah.
Like
Ooh,
you say that you're like say you pick, I don't know, like fast talk or something. So you get 12 points.
are you adults in this?
Huh?
You sorry, are you adults?
I think it's a choice. I think this is
Mm.
chaos. I like that there is just we're on this hour crunch to get this.
Do
Um,
activities take time? Do you think?
I think you role play them. I think you fully go out your way to like you have to like
You have an
role play
hour. The
every.
playtime hour is real.
Oh God. Okay, maybe a bit more than an. Maybe yeah. Maybe if you have like a party game, yeah, maybe an hour.
Yeah, like it's the session. Maybe it's one activity you have to do is an hour.
How'd
So
you?
like you set how long you have to play the game, and if you've only got an hour, you only have to like do one thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could like choose how the game scales.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, pick 4 on your sheet. Pick 4 skills. How would you say you word that? With like write them as a phrase.
Write them as a
Um,
phrase.
yeah,
Define
like fists to face,
define
and define
trait.
each skill under a phrase.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna put
as a
in
simple
brackets.
phrase.
For example, fists to face. Because
We
I was
using
watching.
we using that example. That is their example.
Yeah.
Eh,
Well, we'll steal their example. Because I was watching a game recently called Everybody is Tall. I think it's Everybody is John. Have you heard of
everybody is
Everybody is John?
John.
Yes. So, the way that that game works, I believe that's a one page RPG. So everybody is John is everybody starts the game with a set of tokens. You get like poker chips. I think you get 3 each, and you start off. The DM sets out a scene, and then everybody puts their fists in the center, clutching an amount of chips, and then everybody bets how much they want to start in that scene. So everybody plays the same character. Everybody has different goals on their sheet, and every time you complete those goals, you get a reward. So you bid 1 to 3 poker chips, and whoever bids the most gets to start as John, and they start pushing John towards the goal that they have on their sheet. And
How
they
do you
have like a
lose
couple.
control of John?
You fail a roll.
Any role?
I believe so. Yeah, you don't roll for much though. I believe it's very fast
That's
paced.
very fun.
It's really fun. I'd like for us to play it, but you need quite a few people.
Yeah.
It's good though. I've seen it's very fun. But no, I was thinking something like that. And
Explain.
assign. How do you mean?
Further explain.
Further explain what?
You said the
What,
other thinking
John?
something like yeah. How does
Okay,
that
so
apply?
Oh, okay, okay. Oh my God, everywhere. So, the way that I was applying is that it's a one-page system, and it
Right.
does that thing where like everybody has goals on their sheet,
Okay, yeah, yeah, that bit.
and
That bit makes sense.
uh,
Everyone's got different. So I thought you were implying that everyone plays the same character.
oh no, 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 because
And I was
that's
like,
too
that's
close
not.
to thingy.
That's just the thing they did. Yeah.
No, no, I was just thinking because like you get again like phrase skills, which I think is quite common because we've both seen the Brennan Lee Mulligan serial mascot role playing game, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like those kind of skills.
Yeah. I believe they used them in. Oh my god. In this is gonna be. Phil. Carl. Phil.
Phil, oh, okay. So, the idea with the 12 points that I previously asked for was that that gives you the amount of d6s that you would roll for each skill. So it's going to be a d6 system. What do you think of that? Do you think that's fair?
I think that's fair.
So the idea is that you need to roll a 6 to pass, and the more points you put into whatever skill is how many d6s you roll. Because I think it needs to be very easy pass fail.
I agree. Sorry, I figured out what it was.
Oh, go on.
Stealing stories for the devil.
Oh, go on.
It was in that. They have like very similar skills where like they're loosely
Yes.
defined.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But I think that's the one where it's like you can lie to time, you can lie to people, or you can lie to space.
I have no idea.
That one's insane. That's for another day. But if
That's
you're
yeah.
interested in like a fully deceptive, very quick game, I recommend Telling Lies to the Devil.
We'll have to try that. That actually sounds very fun.
So yeah, D6 system.
Yes. Between each skill. The number allotted to each skill is how many d6s you'd roll.
Okay, like not like die, but close to die.
Kind of.
Die kind of works like that. Not really. In its like loosest terms, it does.
Okay. The more difficult, I'm gonna say the more difficult the skill check, the more sixes you need.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so we got a little bit so far. I can put it in the chat if you would like to have a little look, and
Yes,
then you can
please.
decide. There you go. So that's what I have so far. You have been naughty all year long, and your misdeeds have finally caught up to you. Lightly imply that Krampus is the Christian deity. Your goal is to speed run the nice list. With your DM, you with the DM decide 4 things that you have done wrong this year and write those on your sheet with a blank box next to them. I'm gonna put these are the deeds you wish to amend to reach the nice list.
I've had an idea.
Go on.
The DM has a box of like threats that he can introduce to the scenario, and he draws one at the start of the game, and that's
Oh,
the threat for the game.
oh,
And
okay, okay. So the
they're
DM.
based on the gifts for Christmas, the like partridge in a pear tree gifts.
Ooh, the DM has a list of 12. So it's 12. Yeah,
Yeah,
has
12 different potential
list
threats.
of.
But there's stuff like 5 gold rings might literally be um, the nearer Pandora to wherever you are, like the jewelry shop is having a sale, and the place you are is
Oh
flooded
no.
by queues.
No, I actually love that. That's so good.
Like it's all really loosely related, but it makes sense.
Yes, yeah, this is going to be an extremely uh loose system, I think, as all one-page RPGs are. I think we
I'm
might have
getting
to
it now.
run. You getting it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
It's very fun.
Right. Now that I'm caught up with the concept of the podcast. Um,
Well, it's only been how long are we talking so far? Oh, we're only like halfway through.
I never
So,
claimed to be. I never claimed to be on top of this.
No, that's true. I did spring this on you. I made you put a Christmas jumper on at the beginning of this, which
You
you
did,
better
and I
be
did do it.
wearing.
Yes,
Are you
Carl.
wearing it?
Yep.
Good. Good. I don't believe you.
Well, very astute of you, Poirot.
Yes. The jumper, she is in the closet.
If I knew a professional long jumper, I could have made a joke there, but
No.
I do not.
Right. Is there anything you would like to add? I also would like to say, I think I'm gonna like put a PDF download for this in the comments in the description if anyone would like to yeah give this little hell system a go to your friends just as a little like fun one-off.
Yeah, there's like a Christmas present from us. Here's a half-baked um,
How
game where you
dare
fight
you?
Krampus, but Krampus can walk on water for some reason that isn't explained.
We've spent oh my god, that is true. We spent half an hour on this so far, thank you very much.
Yeah, but on our actual one, on our big one, we've spent several hours and gotten.
We haven't got anywhere near as far as this.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have health?
Um, do you have health? No, but everyone else does.
You don't have health.
I don't think you do. I think you have luck, and I think you have a good and bad meter. And if at the end of the session you teeter into either one, is whether you win or lose.
How do you?
It's about
Oh,
moving the
okay. So the
dial. You
DM.
die at the end of the session, or you live at the end of the session. Those are your like.
Yeah,
That's how your
I
health
like.
works. But if you push an
Oh, okay.
old woman
So
down the stairs, she does die.
amazing. Okay. Is there anything else you want to add to this? Because I don't know how much of this is in my head and how much of this is in person. Oh, I need to add the world is ending.
The world is ending. How
Apologies.
is the world ending? What's the cause?
The world
Or is that
is.
on the cards, or is it like World's End where it's vague? Something's gone wrong.
Oh, the. Yeah, I like that it's like it's vague. I like the idea that this is set in like modern England and that people just really don't want to acknowledge it, so it's like acknowledging an elephant in the room.
It's uncouth to point out that the world is ending.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're like, guys, I think it's the end of the world. Don't shh. Cool,
Kyle,
some people.
that is.
Anyway, so for dinner, what were we
There's
thinking?
a time and a place, Kyle. I just think it's complicated and I don't want to comment on it. So,
And it's very. How do you spell couth?
uh,
I'm gonna
Pine
say.
Apple.
Okay, then.
I think that was it. I don't know how you spell couth, man. Do I sound like someone who knows how to
Okay.
spell couth?
I've said the world is ending, and it's very rude to mention such things at the dinner table.
Yeah, that tracks.
This is great. This is great.
I'm worried what you were going for before you said great. This is the best thing we've ever done.
This is amazing. This is a good child.
This is a good child. This child would not be killed by Krampus.
No, not at all.
And it's
Is there
definitely
anything
Krampus in
else?
there. It's no one else in there.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, or do you feel like you could play? Oh no, wait. We haven't written what happens at the end of the. So at the end of the session, the idea is that you have this creature, this Krampus mascot that is also an eldritch abomination, maybe. Uh,
Maybe Jesus.
Brings you
Maybe there's no
into
difference.
like
Makes you think.
bring you into like a dome for judgment. You enter like the battle arena, and you are judged. And
Highway
in
to the
that,
Judgment Dome.
exactly.
I think that maybe the DM has a D20, and at the start of the game they roll it. That's how naughty you are, right? And they don't show you that. And when you do
Okay.
naughty and good acts, they move it either up or down one. And if you are above 5, you've been naughty.
Above 5?
Yeah, like
So wait, what about the 4 skills that you have to do? I thought you had to like knock the 4 deeds off your sheet to be
yeah,
nice.
that takes you down. That like halves your score.
Oh, okay. Um, at the
Does that make sense, or is that
beginning.
like complicating it?
Yes,
I
yeah.
think it's like I'm thinking like the end of QI where they reveal who's won and who's lost, and like no one knew up until that point. Or like the end of Mario
Oh,
Party where
okay.
you just get random prizes.
A score
Because that way
decided
you're like
by.
you're still committed to trying.
Yeah, you don't
Like
know.
once your good act is out the way and you're on to like helping someone else with theirs, you're still like, I still have to try because I don't know how high my bad started.
Do we say that? Do we say that it not halving it because after you keep halving it, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you could quickly sort of realize that you're good. Do you think it each like of the 4 ones on your sheet is worth 2?
Maybe they're worth a different dice, and then they roll that and take it from the 20, and you don't see that happen either.
Oh, okay.
Like you earn a D8 off your naughty
I think
tab.
I think they'd have to be a D4
I
because I
don't like
want
the
it to
phrase naughty
be
tab.
naughty 10. Secret. This is your. Okay, so at the beginning of the game, the DM gives each player a score decided by a d20, which is kept secret. This is your naughty score. This is the score that you are trying to lower throughout the game,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yeah, a high naughty score is bad. A naughty score above 5 means you die.
Yes.
That's in the
Anything
Bible.
above
That's on God.
me. Oh, I don't like that.
But only subtextually. There's no overt reference to him being Jesus. Remember that, DMs. If I catch so much as one of you busting out the
Yeah.
Lord's Prayer mid-session,
More of it, please.
I swear to Krampus.
You mean Jesus?
I'm starting to worry that I'm too aggro on this podcast, but also I haven't been eating, so
I don't think so. Yeah, I was gonna say you're brave in the winter, so you know.
yeah. I don't do well in the cold. My species. Not built for it.
Creature in a Krampus mascot outfit descends upon you and decides your.
Yeah, when you phrase it like that, it just makes sense, doesn't it? It's like the obvious thing to do.
What's that?
Of course that's what we've written. That's
What?
that's
What?
the
We've
meaning of
written
Christmas
Judgment
is what
Day.
we've written.
Yeah, I think so. There we go. There's a little bit of an updated one.
I think it's jolly.
It's
I think it's
Julia.
uncouth. And uncouth's very in.
That's true.
The youth love to be uncouth.
Oh, they adore it so.
They love it. Least couth generation in years, and I'm here for it.
Least.
Is something couth to begin with?
I
Am I
don't
even using
know. I don't know
uncouth
what the word
correctly?
means. I think you've said it too much.
I agree. Whether or not that's got anything to do with the rest of what I was saying. I think any amount of saying it is too much.
think so. Okay, so I think this so far makes sense.
You're also called John, and you all puppet a man called John.
Ah!
Unique ideas coming off the dome.
Acts of naughty
Call me
or
Norman Osborn, how I glide off Discord, my
business.
guy.
Uh,
Just too focused to appreciate that joke.
I am so sorry.
It's way too focused. It's alright. My the wills out there in the fan base of 8, one of them being Suge Knight, will really appreciate that one.
He's back.
He's back. Well, he tunes in for every episode just in case they slip up again.
Mhm.
He is
And if you
waiting
do
for a
his
reason to
name,
knock me off. You know?
you know how he is.
You know how Suge is.
Okay, so have a little read of that and see what you think.
Fast forward in editing how long it takes me to read.
Yes. Yeah.
12 years later.
Dum dum dum.
Yeah, that works.
That works.
Yeah. I think the fact that the world is ending is just like a side thing that's happening.
And it's very rude to mention. I
Yeah.
think it gives you a lot more to like work with because you can just say like, oh, there's a rapture or I don't know.
You really lost steam on that. You were like, it gives you so much to work
aliens
with. There's
aliens
rapture.
ascend down
Uh,
halfway
there's
through. Like
there's small
like
rapture. Um,
small rapture aliens. I was getting there. I'm trying to fish out.
Velocirapture.
I just Dodger's glass surfing, and I needed to like stop him
Right, you're
from
gonna
doing
have to
that.
explain all those words to us.
Okay, okay. So,
Dodger is glass.
Dodger is my pet bearded dragon. He is hungry, which is why he is glass surfing, which is where they rub their bellies across the glass and scratch and just keep going and going. It's called surfing because they kind of just don't go anywhere. They just keep doing it, but it's not very good for them. So,
It's not good. Is it like a form of protest?
yeah, it just means they're angry.
He's on strike because you're trying to replace him with AI.
But also, I do keep trying to replace him with AI. They don't seem to understand though.
You've got one of those those white robot lizards from Toys R Us.
No.
You know, like the dinosaurs.
I had
Yeah,
one.
you had
I never
one.
liked the man. I had the yeah, I had like a
I
small
had the
version of
man.
the dinosaur. I never had the man.
I had the man. I had a little
You could
version of the man. I didn't
dance.
have the big version of the man.
I had the little version of the dinosaur.
Wow. You know, maybe
Was that
we
for
aren't as
Christmas that you
humble
got that? We can
as
tie it
we.
back in.
Huh?
Did you get that for Christmas?
Maybe.
Yeah, there you go. Tie back in.
Tie it back in. I think that maybe a good deed would be to buy someone a little robot.
That's true.
Maybe your bad deed is that you didn't feed Dodger when he was
You
glass surfing.
broke. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry,
Or
Dodger.
maybe it's that you didn't laugh at my very funny joke.
I'm sorry. I will go. What in editing? I will say whether or not I laughed.
Put a laugh track there. Say whether or not you laughed and put a laugh track there.
Okay, if you really want,
I think that's what the podcast's missing.
I think. Do we feel like this system is ready to throw at someone?
Um, what could it be? I guess it's theatre of the mind, so you don't need any like movements.
Yeah. It's
Do you have to
fully theater
put
of the
that you're a
mind.
human, or do we just say that like this is real world?
I was thinking, yeah, it's just based in like
It's
normal
real world. Use your
modern
brain.
day.
I'm not gonna do all the thinking for you.
Exactly.
You're pretty smart out there, I
You're
assume.
very smart. We're very proud of you and how smart you've become.
Oh, me and your father are so proud.
Oh, I'm sorry the Christmas episode became such a train wreck.
What do you mean? Hey, it's less of a train wreck than the last one.
That's true. That's true. I think this is a strong one. I
Okay,
think this is a
I like
pretty
this
good one.
episode, and I hope you did too.
Yeah, thank you very much for listening. If you look in the description, there's a little Christmas gift from us to you, and that is The Night Before. Thank you very much for listening.
Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
holidays.
Christmas.